Today, we honor one of the fallen in the gaming industry that gave us great joy. As of now, E3 is officially dead and will no longer be an active service to give gamers all the great announcements and all the great joys and memories that we are able to live by. And with that being said, we thank you, E3, and for everything you've done for us. Now, let's get back to the show. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Your king has returned with another video, and look, I mean, it's kind of a somber one. It's really, melodramatic and everything. Well, because of the fact that, E3 has officially been canceled and more than likely may not even return at all after this year. Now, if you don't know what E3 actually is, I'm gonna give you kind of an explanation of what E3 actually is to those of you who don't know. And E3 is what is called the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or the Electronic Entertainment Experience, as it was known for a couple of years. And with E3 being canceled, it shows that we're in the signs of time where E3 and conventions are almost not even needed anymore due to a lot of different circumstances. And I mean, of course, today I'm repping E3 because, of course, it's the death of it. And in this video is the remembrance of E3. And it sucks because E3 means so much to me as a gamer, as an individual, and of course the little kid in me, kind of cries for it because of the fact that it's over. And I feel that it is over. It is just completely gone, and it may not ever return after this one. And of course, we haven't had E3 in a few years now. It's been over now 4 years, going on 4 years now, and with the cancellation happening. And E3 was canceled literally 3 years ago, of course, when COVID decided to rear its ugly head. And we didn't hear E3 coming up, of course, because everything else was shut down. And when E3 finally got a resurgence in 2022, when they said, hey, we're coming back, and everybody was excited for it. I was certainly excited for it. But once we heard the news of Nintendo kind of pulling themselves out of it, and it's not like we didn't see the writing on the wall, it was gonna happen at one point in time or another. We all knew at one point that once Nintendo pulled themselves out of it, everyone else would more than likely follow suit. And with Nintendo doing what they do, of course, with the Nintendo Directs, they don't need E3. They can do everything from their headquarters and just stream it online through Twitch and YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and whatever else they want to do. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise to see that others would follow suit in that. Of course, Sony shortly came after that, saying that they didn't want to come back and do their own little thing. They have their own state of plays. And also, you would see Xbox kind of unofficially say they weren't going to show up. And I mean, even though they had the Microsoft Theater that's right next to the convention center, they don't need it either. They don't need E3 to rent out a space, spend all that money, and build this extravagant experience of a section of the studio or the convention center to announce any of their stuff. So it kind of it sucks to see that once Nintendo started that trend, everyone else would follow. And this past week, we saw Sega do what they said, and they also pulled out. And once I saw Sega pulled out, I was like, okay, it's over. There's no way no one's gonna come to this event. And it sucks because I've gone to E3 a couple of times and I love it. I think it's such an amazing experience. It's something that the gamer and the kid in me just jumps up for joy. And it means a lot to me because for years I've watched it growing up, watching all the latest, announcements for games, the extra content that they may have planned for the upcoming months. New consoles would get revealed, and it would just be such a fun event to see. And then to go in and actually experience it for myself, it made it that much more of a great environment for myself and gave me a great new outlook on games and how to experience them in such a different way. And now that E3 had got canceled again for the fourth time in literally 4 years, it's such a somber moment. And I really do feel, as of E3, as of now, E3 is not gonna come back. It's never gonna come back, and it sucks because we're not gonna have that. It's the biggest event, I think, in my book. It's the biggest event for gaming period. And so many people come to experience it and watch it and see it. And now, you know, all these companies saw the fact that they don't need it. It's not needed. And, you know, they can do everything from their home studios and headquarters, and they can do everything themselves and save money. So, and I get the business aspect of it, but it does punch us, you know, us fans in the gut, because, well, we don't have anything like that anymore. And of course you got like PAX East and PAX West and other different conventions and stuff like that, but there's never going to be anything like E3. There's never going to be anything like that. And I think it's going into 2024. You know, we may see E3 come back. I really honestly don't see it happening. I don't see E3 coming back in any way, shape, or form. I don't see E3 making its comeback at all, period, after this year. Once it got canceled, I was convinced it was done forever. So it's really unfortunate to see that this event has really, you know, taken a nosedive in so many different ways. And the fact that E3 just gone really kind of hurts me a little bit, because it was something that I think so many people related to it. They grew up watching it, and now at this point, there's not really anything left. So we salute you, E3. We appreciate everything you've done for us and all the great memories. And without further ado, the king has spoken. If you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow a ton, and I appreciate all the love and support you guys have given me. Like and share with your friends and family, and also comment on here. Let me know what you guys may have thought about E3, what it means to you. What did E3 do for you as a gamer, as a person? What did it give you for the memories of your life? Other than that, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed one. I'll see you in the next video. Holla at you.